Well, hello guys. Welcome to the channel, Mr. Deadman. We're going to talk about Rekieta. Of course, you can tell that based on the title, right? Oh man, Scarborough edits Nick versus Nick. I have never complained. I haven't seen this, but I'm sure it's going to be a doozy. I want to know what you think of this clip. How would you rate it? Huh? Let's go.
The one thing I will not ever do, ever. This is my
Off to a good start. The one thing I will never do. Never, ever, ever. Okay. What is it? Lie? Is it lie? You'll never lie to your audience? You're a lawyer. You lie by trade.
my pledge. I will never lie to you.
Oh, I will never lie to you. I pledge allegiance to you, audience. I will never lie to you, says Rekieta. Oh, man. Let's be serious about this. You know, I joke and I laugh. But there's a lot of people, maybe it might be you, and I'm not blaming you, okay? But there's a lot of people who really believed in this man, who really thought that he was a man of his word, of integrity, of family values, someone to look up to, someone who could be an example, right? Never mind that there were signs that it's not really like that. Never mind that it seemed like he was crumbling and spiraling. But many people, and maybe you're still one of them, think that they can trust him. Let me ask you, how many times is too much for you? How many times being lied to by this man here, by Rekieta, Nick Rekieta of Rekietalaw? How many times of being lied to by this man will you tolerate before you're like, no, I'm sorry. I do not believe a word you say. No, you can joke, you can deflect, you can project, but no, I do not believe a single word. Because you've lied time and time again. Don't sell yourself out too easily. Giving the benefit of the doubt, I understand that. But it becomes a point, there is a point to where you may be giving too much benefit where you know it is being naive. Where you may be a fool, right? You have to trust your gut. You have to pay attention to what he says, what he has said in the past, and what he's doing. And let this also be a lesson that whenever anyone on YouTube or any celebrity, whenever anyone says they'll never, ever lie to you, they're going to let you down. They're going to let you down. Now, to what degree they'll let you down? What sort of lie will they tell? How big is this lie going to be? That all depends. And that variable very much is a huge factor as to how you should respond. Right? A simple lie, that's understandable. Sorry, guys. I said I was going to stream every Saturdays, but unfortunately not able to. Was that a lie? Well, that's understandable. That's an understandable situation. Going on stream time and time again, talking about he's a man of family values, seeing how he's a man who loves and protects his kids. Family comes first. And then turns out some things had been done in the house that a man that has family values and loves his kids, loves his wife, wouldn't do. Anyway, let's let it play. I'm sure everything that we're going to see here is going to back up everything I just said.
It's not in who I am.
I've never complained or even defended myself from how I am presented to a group of people or perceived by said group of people. My role as a husband is to bear those wounds for my wife and also my children.
He's never lied about any of that, has never defended himself. Yeah, he has. He does that often.
A different context. It works the same, but not in this particular message. As I can, and to hold support and even carry her when I must. I will never, ever fail that role. There are times when you get presented in a bad light, people perceive you in a bad light, whatever. If you as a husband or you as a father are out there bitching about that, and I don't mean like generally making a statement in public or something, you're like, ah, gosh, people are getting the wrong idea about you. No, that's not what I'm talking about. If you're out there whining and bitching, oh God, everybody's looking at me the wrong way all the time. They say the most horrific shit about me, the most horrific shit about my wife.
It sounds like Rekieta is defending himself right here.
They say the most horrific shit about my family. They flat out fucking lie. They say I commit literal crimes. They say I abuse my children and my family. They say I beat my family, Sean. And I can't believe that so-and-so would say this that would lead someone to that. Why am I being the bad guy? And he's like, he's trying to get me to change shit. I've never fucking asked. By the way, when he said Nick didn't know the facts, I got him right. He's actually got them wrong. Okay. Look, it's your fucking job. It's your job. That's the role of a husband and a father, in my opinion. You take those things. Your job isn't to, is again, more generally contextualized to personal relationships, but your job isn't to defend yourself. Months of me being completely and utterly misrepresented by an autism who can't understand human interaction. By the way, my wife and I are monogamous and have been for our entire marriage. We're living.
How many lies? How many lies did he count there? Hey, according to Rekieta, right here, according to Rekieta, he is in a monogamous relationship. He doesn't practice swinging, okay? Yet April still lives with Rekieta. You know about the swinging. You know about his lifestyle. That stuff has come out. Rekieta claimed, and I forgot about this. A lot of us forgot about this part, where he claimed he wasn't swinging, when he claimed he was in a faithful, monogamous relationship with his wife. Really? Hedonism 2 says otherwise. Everything that has come out recently involving Nick Rekieta and the Imholtz says otherwise.
Literally, we were virgins when we met, and we are only people we've ever had sex with. Talking about how my wife's a whore that you're like reporting on, and then I'm some cuck who likes to watch her get fucked by men. That actually
did happen. You did actually do that. You went to hedonism 2, and you watched your wife get plowed by other dudes, other guys. You let Aaron Imholte sleep with your wife. I don't know what you think being faithful is, but sharing your wife, passing her around, letting her get laid by other guys is not faithful.
We're monogamous and we've only ever had sex with each other. Your job is to defend your partner, your children. Your job is to sometimes take the wounds for them. How did that get twisted? How did it fucking get twisted? Nick wanted me to ban people, but he just wouldn't say who. I've never, ever in my fucking life asked for a single person to be banned. To stand in the gap is a Christian expression based on, well, it's a Judeo-Christian expression based on an old battle. But this idea is that you stand in the way of those things. That is masculinity. And I think we forgot that. I've never complained or even
that's masculinity. Guys, the reason why we're watching this is to go over the lies and remind you of that. Look, I didn't know what this clip was about when I pressed that play button. I was just going to be like, hey, let's do a fun rating of this clip. But then it struck a nerve with me. Because there are people, maybe it's someone you know, who still believe this guy. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No one in their right mind believes this guy. If there's someone who believes Nick Rekieta, honestly, he might have smoked himself retarded. Okay? All right. You definitely want to say no to whatever it is he's smoking, whatever pills he's taking, whatever he's doing, because he lost it. His brain is fried. Okay? If you believe Nick is a good, wholesome man, still to this point is a man of honor, integrity, and won't lie to you, you might be the dumbest son of a bitch on this planet. You might be. Okay?
Defended myself from how I'm presented to a group of people. Months of me being completely and utterly misrepresented. They say the most horrific shit about me. Why am I being the bad guy? And he's like,
because you are the bad guy. You're not a good guy. Does a good dad bring another woman to his marriage? Does a good man bring drugs into his house? Does a good man somehow create an environment where somehow, I don't know how, his 9-year-old tests positive for cocaine? That doesn't sound like a very good man to me. So maybe take care of your situation. Maybe reevaluate what it is to be a good man. But anyway, guys, Rekieta is a liar. How do we rate this clip? This clip is like an 8 out of 10. Actually, 8 out of 10. Would make it 10 out of 10 if it's something like happening in the moment that was like insane. But this is pretty good. Pretty good compilation here. I like it. Yeah. We need more of these compare and contrasts of Rekieta. Because this stuff, you could do hours worth. And that could be your like YouTube sleep content. And that would work well with the algorithm. Okay. With that said, you guys let me know what you thought about this. And if you still believe Nick. With that said, y'all take it easy and have a good one.